The Ottawa Senators are extremely pleased to select from the Boston U Terriers, Brady Tkachuk.
Derek Brassard drops, going in, scores! 2-on-1, goes around.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. As well, after every single Sens game, we tweet out a poll for you, the fans, to vote in for the Sens Talk Star of the Night, and we announce it after every single video, so stay tuned for that. Now, I'm sure you guys and girls are wondering what the hell our thumbnail is about. We'll get to that after this. So firstly, thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They rate the tickets between 0 to 10 score, and the cool algorithm they use is red. If you see red on the map, it's a bad value deal, which means you should stay away from that. But if you see green dots, so if you see a green dot in the 100 section at the Canadian Tire Center or any other event center in the world that has tickets from SeatGeek.com, it means it's a good value. So you're saving some money with this deal, or at least it's up to the same standard value as at the regular admission. So, an added bonus, use my code SENSTALK to save $20 off your first purchase. Helps yourself out, it helps the channel out as well. So please take advantage of this. $20 off your first purchase using the code SENSTALK on SeatGeek.com or downloading the app on the App Store, link in the description. Now let's get into tonight's video recap versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. So tonight's game is between the Ottawa Senators and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, we have a few things to talk about before this game began. So as you can see in the thumbnail, it's a very odd photo. It's it looks like it's the picture of the Uber with Eugene as the driver, and those faces of girls that you're seeing are the bots that either Eugene Melnyk, Pierre Dorion, or the Senators organization most likely made. It's speculation, but Sens Twitter, if you don't know what that is, found like 30, 40, including myself. I found multiple accounts myself alone. 30, 40 accounts tweeting out the almost word for word the exact same thing with Senators propaganda. It's I wish I can link it, but either by now, majority of the accounts have been locked or deleted. But this organization just finds new ways to make me laugh, and it's Botgate, and there's very funny tweets. Like, some of them are saying, "No, I can't wait for Christmas," like they're actually a real person. There's other ones saying, "Let's hang out," and then they at Ottawa City. The bots are just awful. They're done so poorly, but it's a funny thing to laugh at. And if you have Twitter, please go to the search bar, look up bots and then Sens, and stuff will pop up. Trust me, you do not want to miss what happened last night. The whole night, thousands of tweets were piling in. It was the funniest thing, and they were even following each other, the bots. Man, this team, well, not the Senators, actual team I love, but the organization, wow. Every single day there's a new thing that makes you laugh, and you can hate the Senators all you want, but you can't say they're not entertaining the follow. I just wanted to add that in, Botgate and Ubergate. They Wayne Scanlon, he was not allowed. Ken Warren, sorry, not Wayne Scanlon. Ken Warren was not allowed on the team charter. The Ottawa Senators are the only team in the National Hockey League that allows their reporters onto the flight for free. And that's fine, they kicked him off, that's their right. What's wrong with what they did, though, is they didn't tell him in advance. They made him come to the airport, and then told him then and kicked him off the flight. I don't know, I thought that was unclassy. If you're going to do that, you tell him right away. It's still your right to do it, but the way they did it is very, very wrong. And then, yet he missed the practice in the morning, because he wasn't aware that he'd be missing the missing the flight. But once again, the Senators are shooting themselves in the foot by continuing on a story that could have ended a few days ago now. It's a long narrative, and it's going to be very interesting. The Ottawa Citizen versus the Ottawa Senators. I can't wait to see some finally truth-telling journalism from Ken Warren. I love Ken Warren. He's a really respected writer. But now hopefully he can go all out now and not hold anything back like he used to a bit. Bruce Garriock, I don't expect anything to change, because Bruce Garriock is like this the spokesperson for the Ottawa Senators. Now let's get into tonight's game. The starting goaltender is Craig Anderson for the Senators and Andrei Vasilevsky for the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's first in the league with wins. He's third for save percentage and goals against average, so it's a tough game for the Sounders. Nick Paul was scratched tonight. The Sounders went 11 for 7 on the lineup. Brady Tkachuk, like I said, had a decent game last night. He's going to try to put a solid game tonight, and he did. Head to the first period now. 5 minutes in, Matty Duchene, wraparound goal, 1-0 Ottawa from Colin White. His 6th of the year. It's 1-0 Ottawa. We move on now. 2 minutes later, Bobby Ryan. It's a 2-0 lead. Bobby Ryan skating right in, and he shoots it, and he gets his own rebound. Great power play. Power move, I mean. Great. Looked like a power forward there, like Alex Tuck goal. It's 2-0 Sounders from Cody Ceci. Yeah, I know, Cody Ceci. Bobby Ryan, we'll get to him later on, but he's had a really solid season so far. 2-0 Ottawa. But the Sens killer, 2 minutes later, Matthew Joseph, he scored his first career NHL goal a few games ago against the Ottawa Senators, and he scores his 3rd now. His 3rd of the year, and his career, assisted by Sergachev and Coburn, as I think Joseph just shoots it on that. It goes off Chabot's foot and beats Anderson 5-0. No chance, as it was just one of those goals. We head to the second period with the Sens up 2-1 until 40 seconds in. Like the Uber video, the Sanders, Chris Wyman, said that the Sounders just let them skate right in. And they did. Wyman, no pressure on, skates right in, beats Anderson 5-0. It's a 2-2 game, end-to-end action there. On the power play from Andrei Vasilevsky, and you can't say they were wrong in the video, that's for sure. 9 minutes later, Braden Coburn shoots it, and it's deflected in front. This one was reviewed for the high stick, but they called it a good goal. It's 3-2 now, and then 4 minutes later, Joseph Barnes, 4-2, and the Sounders collapse. They allow 3 goals in the second period. What are we going to do? Joseph, 2nd of the night, 4th of the year from Killorn and Cirelli. The Sounders are going to need to start the third period with a great attack, and they do. 50 seconds in, it's Brady Tkachuk doing what he does best, grinding in front of the net, and he puts one home. 4-3. Now the Sens are down by 1. And the Sounders are getting some momentum. Brady Tkachuk brings that momentum continually. 9 minutes later, Brady Tkachuk tips one in. It later goes to Colin White. Either way, on the power play, Sanders 4, Bolts 4. They've come back to tie it. From Brady Tkachuk and Bobby Ryan, the assist on the night on that goal. Colin White, 6th of the year. He's had a spectacular start to the season. Bobby Ryan had a great game so far. Brady Tkachuk, solid game. Great to have him back. And Colin White, surprise of the year. I said in my season preview, I want to see something out of Colin White, and thank you, Colin White, for showing me what you actually are. 2 minutes later, what a pass from Matt Duchene, and Dzingel does the rest. What a shot. What a goal. Snipes it, and I mean snipes it past Andrei Vasilevsky. Bar in, where mama hides the cookies on the cookie shelf. 5-4 Senators. What a shot from Ryan Dzingel. The Senators score 3 goals in a row, and they take the lead. Ryan Dzingel's 8th of the year from Matt Duchene. And with a couple minutes left to empty the net, Senators are actually kind of holding on. They have a few chances in the offensive zone with the empty net. They don't score somehow. But here, 35 seconds left, the Senators get a power play, and they ice the game. Mark Stone, it's found wide open. He takes 3 seconds. No one covers him, and he scores 6-4 power play goal from Mark Stone, his 7th of the year, assisted by Matt Duchene and Bobby Ryan. The Senators win 6-4 over the Tampa Bay Lightning. That should be 2 wins in a row against Tampa, but we're 1-0-1 on the season so far versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. This was an absolutely solid game, but let me get to some stats firstly. Brady Tkachuk's 5 goals in his last 6 games ties him for 3rd most for teenagers ever in the National Hockey League in the history. As well, Bobby Ryan had a 3-point night. He now has 12 points in his last 17 games to start the season. Matt Duchene has 7 points in his last 3 games, 2 goals, 5 assists on that record. And as well, the Senators now own the 2nd best offense in the league with 3.59 goals per game. If they could just figure out that defense, that'd be perfect. Tonight, they figured out the defense, though. Held to opponent under 40 shots. They even held them under 30 shots. The Tampa Bay Lightning with Kucherov, Stamkos, Hedman, etc., Sergachev were held to 28 shots. Senators did a really good job tonight defensively, and Anderson made some nice saves. Ottawa got 34 on the net. Face-offs, Ottawa won the battle decisively, 38-31. Power plays, Ottawa went 2 for 4. And somehow the Lightning only got that one goal from Victor Hedman, but they definitely could have scored a couple as Kucherov missed an absolutely wide open net. Hits were 24-18 for the Bolts and shots 34-28. The third star of the game, Matt Duchene, with 1 goal and 2 assists on the night. He played 22 minutes and was a +2 rating. Second star, the Sens killer, Matthew Joseph. 2 goals, 1 assist on the night, +2 rating, 10-30 on the ice. And the first star of the night, Brady Tkachuk, 1 goal, 1 assist, +1 rating, 17 minutes on the ice. And what I like right now with Brady Tkachuk back, it gives the Senators some lineup combos they can try now. Because now you could have Brady Tkachuk, Mark Stone, and Colin White together. I like that. First line. Second line, you could have Duchene, Dzingel, and Bobby Ryan or Bodker or whatever. You could, and the third line could be Bodker, Turney, Ryan. And Dzingel, etc. You can have some fluidity in the lineup. I like that. The top 6 with Brady Tkachuk back in is pretty good actually, as long as Bobby Ryan continues to play as he's playing. I don't see why not. He's looked like he has extra motivation this year, like the rest of the team. Senators 6-4. Let's get to the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans. So the Sens Talk Star of the Night, voted by you, the fans, is as follows. In 4th place with 9% of the vote, Mark Stone. He had a couple of nice plays here in this game. He looked really solid. He had the last goal, obviously, but the reason I say Mark Stone is because he's just that leader on the ice, and hopefully he will sign because he's definitely the captain if he stays. If not, it's Brady Tkachuk or Thomas Chabot, but that hopefully we don't have to resort to that right now. But Mark Stone really shows that leadership quality, and every single game he brings it, creates lots of chances, and one of the most underrated players in all of the National Hockey League. He does not get as much credit to his name as he deserves. 3rd place in the voting, 12% of the vote, Colin White. I'm kind of surprised he's this low. Colin White, if not the best top 3, top 4 game of his career in the NHL, in my opinion, was just all over the ice. In every single goal he was involved, and he was the third place, 12% of the vote. 2nd place, 35% of the vote. Not surprised here. Bobby Ryan. You know, Bobby Ryan had a really good game. He's had a really good season so far. And, you know, the defense has their problems allowing him many shots, but the offense has really shown bright spots this season. Bobby Ryan has been him and Colin White have been really huge bright spots to start the season offensively in the forward group. Bobby Ryan, like I said, 12 points in his first 17 games this season, and he just got to keep on doing it. He has a couple of nice shots. He's playing with confidence, which I don't think he's had before in the last couple of years. Hopefully he can keep it up. And healthy and confident Bobby Ryan will really help this team in the long run stay consistent and put some points on the standings. 1st place, 44% of the vote, Brady Tkachuk. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He had a solid game, had 2 goals, but got run reverse to Colin White, so he had a goal and assist. But Brady Tkachuk all over the ice, creating that positive energy on the bench with the great character and grittiness he has. I've never seen a competitor like him in the National Hockey League. It looks like he looks like he's a 10-year-old playing hockey for the first time. How excited he is, and his skill looks like he's been a veteran for years. The way he can handle the puck with the body strength he has, he's an unreal talent, and I'm glad we were all wrong about him being taken over Zadina right now. Zadina could still pan out, but at the end of the day, if Brady Tkachuk keeps this up, and I don't see why not, keeps up the skill that he has and the composure he has and the abilities that he has, this was a very, very good pick for the Ottawa Senators, and I will eat it as much as I can how wrong I was about Brady Tkachuk. Besides that, the next Sens game is tomorrow on Remembrance Day. We'll have a special video commemorating Remembrance Day tomorrow. Senators versus Panthers tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike McKenna goes for the start there, and the Florida Panthers play tonight, so I assume it will be James Reimer versus the Ottawa Senators. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. So please like us on Facebook, SensTalk, for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. Like this video, share this video, share cool stuff. Please click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, and as well, please check out SeatGeek.com on the App Store or on SeatGeek.com. Save $20 on your first purchase using my code SensTalk. Besides that, thank you for watching. By the time this video is over, there's buttons here to press. Please press that. It would really help me out. Besides that, Senators 6, Lightning 4. I'll see you in the next one. Go Sens, go.